Now, a few years ago, this was my little go-to tool for finding out temperatures. It's a little pile one, and it was just a sort of run-of-the-mill thing. You could just spot point temperatures, and it was kind of good for a long time. But a few months ago I was sent this, and I'll say a few months because I've never really got round to using it yet, because I lent it out and I never got it back. It seemed to be quite popular, but for the similar sort of size it's a little bit taller, and the reason for that is it's got a really nice big screen on it in colour, and it's got a light on it. It's also got a red laser dot, so you know exactly where you're going. Takes pictures. I'm not sure if it does film, but you can change the settings, wait a minute, to all sorts of different things. So let's have a look at let's have a look at my chimney, for example. Can you see that? So we can take MF, I don't know what that is. What's that? Oh yeah, that's what it's like ordinary. Picture in picture. Now that's really interesting. Can you see that? So as we're looking down it, we can see it in real time, and we can see it in thermal. And there's infrared. A great little tool for diagnosing your car. You know, if you've got problems with your exhaust or a bad cylinder or something like that. But also, I just took that outside and had a look at my garage doors, and you can see quite clearly where the heat was being lost. I'm going to have a look at that this year, but generally speaking, between the joints and the garage door there's not much there, but it does show you the accuracy, and something you can't really see with one of these. Now, like I say, they're so versatile. Like I said, I lent it out and never got it back, but just looking for heat loss, especially here in Canada when it's cold, is pretty important. You know, but you can look at all sorts of bits and pieces on that. And according to the book of words, it says here, this will look at temperatures up to 500 degrees Celsius, and that's way above anything else I've ever tested. So that's really nice. You know, especially if you're looking for exhaust, because usually the machines just, you know, they stop working at a certain range, and you're looking at your thermal imaging thing, and you find out, oh, that's probably it, but it isn't. There's a lot more range to go yet. Yeah, I like it. I really do. Especially looking at the different pictures, and you can record the pictures. That's nice. It doesn't do video. Okay, that's not too bad. Maybe on the next model. But it says here, application building diagnostics, HVAC, that's heating, ventilation and air conditioning, facilities maintenance and electrical application. Now that's really interesting too. I'm just thinking whether I should go and have a look at my fuse box. But no, I can't do that because it means taking all the bloody covers off and stuff like that. But if you've got the cover off the fuse box, you can look at all the fuses or the breakers, whichever you've got in your country, and see how much current is being used on that particular fuse. In other words, is it getting overloaded? You know, if I've had the sandblaster on all day and been sandblasting and stuff like this, it draws a lot of current. So we can see that and see if we need to do something for our wiring. Nice and safe. Yeah, good little tool. I'll just put this in here because I forgot. Comes with a really nice sturdy case instead of sort of little vinyl bag. And you've got provision for your adapter for your charger, and you've got a charging cable here, USB-C. So, you know, it's a really nice thing. You can, and it's a ziplock, you know, a zip-up box. That's really good for in here because everything will get filled for you next to no time. Oh, USB-C. The battery lasts forever, so it seems, and it's got a mounting on there so you can put it on a tripod, you know, camera mounting, standard camera mounting. Great little thing. I really like it. It's nice and tough as well, You've got good access for your charger and your USB. You know, sometimes they're in at the bottom where they get, you know, it's got a little cover on it so it doesn't get full of muck. Because if you're using it in an environment like I am, it's going to get full of muck. But anyway, a good little tool and affordable. Check it out.